It's getting real ugly now, y'all. Shakur Stevenson has now activated his WBC mandatory and tells Devin Haney, fight me or vacate the belt. And instead of 25%, now Shakur Stevenson and his team, they gonna be fighting to get a 50-50 split. They pulled out the books and they are claiming that the numbers show that Shakur Stevenson is a bigger draw and he has a lot more viewership than Devin Haney. We gonna talk about it in this video. I'm gonna let y'all know everything that's going down. But before we do that, make sure that you hit my like button and subscribe to the channel if you not already subbed. Y'all don't wanna miss this story. So yeah, y'all heard it right. Shakur Stevenson is doing what a lot of you dudes have been screaming. Well, why doesn't Shakur activate his mandatory? Shakur Stevenson, he don't want to fight. If he wanted it, he'll just activate his mandatory. Well, y'all getting what y'all asked for. Y'all getting what y'all asked for now. And Shakur Stevenson, it looked like that he was trying to get with Devin Haney and Bill Haney and let Devin Haney and Bill Haney give him a respectful offer. 25%, it wasn't a respectful offer in his eyes. So now they feel that it's personal. Devin Haney feels it's personal on his end. Like I spoke about on my video I put out last night, it ain't just business. This is also personal between Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson now. It's personal. Now Shakur Stevenson, he's come out with his team and he's activated his mandatory status. And with him activating his mandatory status, Devin Haney and his team, they get another chance to sit down with Shakur Stevenson and try to give him a respectable offer. Now, if they can't do that, what's going to happen? It's going to go to purse bid. And when the fight goes to purse bid, the sanctioning bodies, they look at the numbers that Devin Haney's done. They look at the numbers that Shakur Stevenson's done. They look at how much money both of these fighters is bringing in, and then they come up with a split. Now, I'm going to read y'all this article, right? And this article tells y'all exactly what's going on in this situation and exactly what the split is going to look like. So a lot of you dudes was doing all that screaming and shit, right? Talking about, oh, if he activates his mandatory, he's only going to get 25% anyway. No, wrong. That's why you're supposed to do your research instead of just listening to all these dudes that don't know what the hell they be talking about. They just making up videos, right? Because they got a bias. They trying to push a narrative out. And most of the time, those narratives be false narratives. And we're going to break all that shit down right now in this video. So like I said, make sure you hit my like button. And I'm going to go ahead and read y'all this article. And then we're going to cook on the situation. So for all you dudes running around talking about Shakur Stevenson was just going to get 25% or even less if he activated his mandatory, listen to this. Section 216 of WBC rules states that the Board of Governors may by majority vote authorize a modification of the division of purse offer proceeds between boxers in a purse offer in particular cases, such as considering of outstanding marketing value of one of the boxers, as the WBC shall determine in its sole discretion. The modification of the split of the remainder shall be limited to 60-40% and 55-45%. Now listen to this. So, right, it says it's usually 60-40% or 55-45% when they go in for a purse bid modification. Once again, it's usually 60-40 or 55-45%. And these are cases when both fighters are on an even playing field or when the challenger is drawing more viewership and bringing in more revenue than the champion. That's exactly why Shakur Stevenson got paid more than Jamel Herring did, and Shakur was the challenger to Jamel Herring. So back to the article. So the article continues to go on, and it says 60-40% or a 55-45% split, except in most exceptional circumstances where it can be modified to a 50-50% split. and this is at the WBC's sole discretion. Respectfully, this is precisely the exceptional circumstance Section 216 contemplates when considering the market value of Shakur Stevenson by any and every metric. It is quite clear that a 50-50 split is appropriate. Stevenson's team has also cited his current drawing power as his televised fights have exceeded the respectable rating posted by Haney in his 2 fights versus Kambosos. Haney's win over Lomachenko headlined ESPN pay-per-view, whose figures were never officially released, but reportedly sold in vicinity of 150,000 units. Now, on the other hand, Shakur Stevenson has consistently drawn among the best ratings on television of any professional boxer in the sport. For instance, Mr. Stevenson fought Oscar Valdez on April 30th, 2022. He drew 1,166,000 viewers on ESPN. Even against lesser-known opponents, he has drawn higher television ratings than Mr. Haney. Mr. Stevenson fought Robinson Conceição, a virtually unknown boxer from Brazil, on September 23rd, 2022. He drew an average of 1,076,000 viewers. The very next month, Mr. Haney fought well-known unified champion George Kambosos and drew an average of 945,000 viewers. Mr. Haney's next fight drew even less viewers, averaging 923,000. Then they go on to say, another compelling metric of market value is ticket sales. Mr. Stevenson has consistently been a draw at the gate regardless of the opponent. He has drawn more than 10,000 fans for each of his last 3 bouts. In fact, his last 2 bouts set attendance records for professional boxing at Newark's Presidential Center, a record long held by popular former champion Thomas Adamek. Those 2 bouts were against highly ranked but lesser known opponents, Yoshino and Robinson Conceição. But Mr. Haney fought a lesser-known opponent in his adopted hometown of Las Vegas. He reportedly sold less than 3,000 tickets. When Devin Haney fought Jojo Diaz, they're saying that he reportedly sold less than 3,000 tickets in his hometown of Las Vegas. So then he goes on to talk about how Shakur Stevenson is also Olympic silver medalist and, all the accolades that he has and whatnot. So clearly, Shakur Stevenson then got with his team. You know what I'm talking about? One thing about Shakur, y'all should have known better than that. Shakur got a hell of a team around him. Yeah, they in his pockets, and yeah, he gotta pay him, but that's where you have a great team like that. He got Jay Prince and Josh Dubin with him, the same people that ran Andre Ward's career, Floyd Mayweather's career in the beginning. Yeah, he got a hell of a team, and they about that bread. And they done pulled out them books on Devin Haney, and it's showing that Devin Haney is not a draw like that. People been saying that for a long time, and I stayed out of it. But when they pulled out them books, they said that man sold less than 3,000 tickets in his hometown. Devin should have gave him a respectable deal, but see, the thing is Devin don't have no intentions of fighting Shakur Stevenson at 135 anyway. He can't make the weight healthy, and I keep telling y'all. Now, everybody wanted Shakur Stevenson to call his bluff. That's exactly what he did. Shakur didn't call Devin Haney's bluff, and watch what I say. Devin Haney is about to show right now that he wasn't going to fight Shakur Stevenson anyway, and he about to drop the belts and move up to 140 pounds. Now y'all getting exactly what y'all was screaming and hollering and asking for. What y'all gonna say now, huh? Huh? That's what I want to know. What is y'all gonna say now? And I'ma stick to my guns like I always been saying. I don't want to see Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney fight at 135 because I know that Devin is going to get smoked. He can't make the weight healthy. If I want to see both of them fight, I want to see them fight when both fighters are at their absolute best. Although I know that Shakur Stevenson is still going to beat Devin Haney, but it'll be a more competitive fight. You know what I'm saying? This man going in there weight drained at 135, it ain't the business. He's going to get embarrassed. But anyway, y'all wanted Shakur Stevenson to call his bluff. I wanted Shakur Stevenson to call his bluff. Shakur Stevenson has now called his bluff, and all of the evidence shows that Shakur Stevenson is a bigger draw, and they have a great argument for not only, right, for not only 45-55 split, right, in the purse bid, they have a great argument for a 50-50 split. If you couldn't understand what I read, go back and listen again. All these dudes dropping these videos don't know what the hell they talking about. Now it's personal. Y'all let me know how y'all feel. Drop a comment in the comment section. Make sure that y'all hit my like button and subscribe to the channel, because I'm giving y'all the real deal. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving y'all the real deal, Holyfield. Anyway, like I said, sub to the channel. Y'all already know how I do. There you go, talking that boxing again, and I'm gone.
Big lungs if you're rolling with me. I roll quickly, roll minute, plus I'm rolling sticky. Hit the road with me, only push it to the 50. Cruising through your city, super sharp, fresh fitted. Hey, too cold with it. Check out the interior.